Deep beneath the quaint village of Cecilton, evil was brewing. An infection, one capable of turning its host into a feared Mind Flayer, a being of immense psychic power. 4 heroes took to that task. Warran and Wbob, a half-elf bard. Nest, an elven druid. Corvus Conrad, a witch hunter. And Wbob, a Goliath barbarian. In the streets of their hometown, they fought. They slaughtered the infected who had turned into these aberrations. But of all the infected, one did not turn into a beast. A young orphan named Twimothy. With hope that there might be a cure, they ventured further, but the young orphan was abducted by the Mind Flayers. Lurking beneath the ruins of the neighboring town, they found their hive. And with might and magic, they cleansed it, extinguishing the threat to the overworld and saving the young orphan. But just as they felt their problems were now behind them, to their surprise, a Drider greeted them with a grave message. The destruction they witnessed above ground was only the beginning. Now our heroes journey deeper underground. But one still carries the infection with him and could turn into a Mind Flayer at any moment.
Everyone comes out down at this cave. A Mind Flayer is straight in front of you. Roll initiative.
Oh, God! You savage!
What?
Oh, no, and we're down. I'm down on spells, and I don't have my level 9s.
Welcome to season 2 of Son of a Dungeon.
Hello, everyone. Warran Wbob here again.
My character's name is Nest. He's a wood elf druid.
I'm back playing Corvus Conrad. Corvus Conrad is a human witch hunter.
My name is Wbob. I'm a Goliath barbarian.
You drop into what used to be a mine, but has now been stripped and abandoned. It is dim, but between the Mind Flayers, you see 2 Thrall holding torches. And the Mind Flayer was standing there as if expecting something else to come down.
Oh, so I'm expecting something else.
And so the Mind Flayer steps back and readies an attack.
Oh, man.
Immediately, the Mind Flayer Psychic Blasts. It got a 20 on initiative. All right, everyone rolls a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Okay, I got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
You're good.
15 exactly.
What's your good. You're good.
Oh no, I got 13. I didn't do it.
What do you get? What do you get?
That's
9.
9. The Psychic Blast comes out. Nest and Wbob both take 19 points of damage and are stunned for a minute now. All right, immediately after that, Corvus can go.
I'm at 18 HP, guys. I don't even know what I can do.
Careful, Sam has a timer now.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
mentioned
we
that.
got timers.
I'm gonna use my blood right as a bonus action, cut myself and smear blood onto my crossbow. Basically imbue it with fire damage. I get a +1 to attack with it, and then I also do an extra D8 damage of fire damage every time I attack with it. Ooh. So I'm at 9 HP right now. I'm gonna do 2 shots on him.
Great.
14,
Yes.
and then a 16.
Hit.
14 damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage for a bolt.
I'm gonna back up behind the Drider.
Just so I understand, it's the adventuring party plus Twimothy and
Plus
the
a Drider.
Drider.
Yes.
And that's it. First of all, I'm not a fighter. Everyone knows this. And I hate these Mind Flayer things to begin with. And I look at my 2 best boys, incapacitated. So I get all my might together and I calm myself, and I cast Leomund's Tiny Hut, courtesy of Leomund's.
Sweet. Well, boom, the bubble forms. Everyone seems to be protected. You're right in the middle. It's perfect. Everyone's surrounded by the hut. You see the Mind Flayer change his stance when you cast that spell. You're both still stunned. Yeah. So then the Drider turns to Warran and says, what is this force field? Can I go out and attack still? Or
This force field is safe as long as you're inside of it. Magic cannot be cast through it, but you can leave it and come back in, as long as I don't leave it.
I'm too scared to fight these things.
What do you mean you're too scared to, would you like a font of inspiration?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Driders, you can do it.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, so the Drider creeps out from the hut and runs up to one of the Thrall and rolls an attack on the Thrall.
I give you a 1d8 to add to whatever you're doing. 6.
He runs up to the Thrall and just angrily turns and gains the courage of multi-attack, scores a triple hit on him.
Yes!
Oh boy, he deals 12 damage and poison damage to the Thrall, just starts cutting him with the sharp pincers and just eviscerates him. And he just topples over and all the body parts just get shredded into the floating water that's at your feet.
I yell from the hut, I knew you could do it, buddy!
It's Twimothy's turn. Twimothy is scared and he backs up next to Corvus here.
Oh no, I forgot we had Twimothy with us.
Yeah, he's like a little
He's just like,
Oh no,
Twimothy, it's okay, buddy. As long as you're in here, the spells can't cast through. You'll be okay. We got 8 hours. We got a lot of time to figure this out.
And Thrall runs up to the Drider to try and attack it. The Thrall swings at the Drider, misses! The Mind Flayer walks up to the edge of the tiny hut and starts staring everyone down and like realizing they can't pass through this. And he turns to the Drider and casts a spell.
The Drider's out of the bubble.
He casts it successfully.
Oh, no.
And he turns back.
Oh god, now he's got the Drider. The Drider can come in here if it's mind controlled.
You told the Drider to go out of the bubble. Oh no. Oh no.
I did tell the Drider.
I'm very much bloodied. I don't have any heals. I'm out of spell slots. I could use a juice box.
And basically, if you don't tell me what you do, you spent your time talking.
All right, I'm just gonna shift over here in front of Twimothy, and I am going to light this boy up. All right. 16, does that hit?
Hit.
29 damage. About half of that is fire damage.
Oh my gosh. All right, so he's bloodied.
I am going to viciously mock him.
Of course.
And then I am going to cast, oh, I can't do both.
Wait, one's a cantrip, one's a spell.
They're both actions.
Damn it.
And here goes the timer.
All right, hold on, that's fine. You can roll that timer. That's fine, I got plenty of time, Sam.
Yeah, you get like 20 seconds.
Okay. I'm gonna take those 20, I'm gonna take all 20.
The battle's raging. Warren steps back, thinks, ponders.
I can't step out. Okay, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Can I roll against it?
It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, then it's a 17.
All right, so you lost.
You took 6.
Oh, 6. Oh. It's like an embarrassing memory. You're like, so you're stunned. You're stunned, and you're stunned. So roll against the stun again.
17?
No, you're still stunned. You're not
17.
stunned.
I'm so stupid!
All the embarrassing memories are still clouding your thoughts. Why did I do that?
The tree bunk him!
I shouldn't have tweeted that late at night. You're not stunned. Okay, next turn you get to move. You spend this turn unstunning. Oh. It really sucks. It really sucks. It's the Drider's turn. Oh, the Drider just starts slashing at this other Thrall, and he gets the Thrall bloodied with 7 points of damage from one strike. Ah, the Thrall's all bleeding and bloody. It's the Mind Flayer's turn. The Mind Flayer looks at you guys. The Mind Flayer steps back 1 step, casts a spell. Casts a spell, boom, 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 and completely disappears.
Typical.
Wait, can anyone detect?
You just realized he did a spell called Plane Shift.
Oh, wow. Son of a gun.
There's 1 Thrall left.
Oh boy. Okay. I see the Mind Flayer warp. I go, oh, thank God. I walk up and put the crossbow up to this dude's head.
You walk up to the back of his head, the first bolt goes in, and he falls dead, and you keep shooting him with the rest of the arrows until he's not moving.
Okay. All right.
And that's the end of combat.
Oh man, what happened?
That was intense.
What happened?
What's going on, buddy?
I've never seen a Mind Flayer do that before.
Didn't you just come from this way?
Yes.
So how was it? How did you miss the Mind Flayer and the?
It's 500 feet. It took me a half hour to climb. At least we're safe for now. I need to bring you to the camp.
Who sent you?
Who sent? Would you like to know everything?
Tell us on the way.
Okay. I made this, I forgot to show this to you. I made a whole map showing where Cecilton and Wenhinghamshire was, Father McAllister's orphanage there. And you'll actually notice that in that first season, you can see that there are mines. You'll notice on there that these mines, people work there. In fact, I mean, there's even a place called Camp Crushers. You know, because once again, it's the sports team. Sports teams are frequently named after famous trades, parts of the economy, and things like that. So obviously the crushers, stone crushers, mining, etc.
Camp Crusher.
Camp Crushers. This is something that specifically Corvus found in the depths of the Mind Flayer lair. There's one moment when, after you find Twimothy, you found this on a bookshelf, which is a rudimentary map of the mines.
Whoa, so it goes way deep.
What's that bottom word? Mesder's Gate?
That's
Yeah.
miles deep.
Kjorick, Camp Kjorick.
Kjorl.
Kjorl.
Kjorl. Yeah.
So what do they mine down there? Because we would know, right?
But obviously, there's elements in here that are like, there's coal down here, there's iron ore, there's other things like that. And then what you'll notice is that there's two mines. There's a smaller one and a larger one. You'll see like the elevator shafts there, basically. The smaller one is the original mine. That was, that's where the crushers came from, etc. That was like the very first one you found.
And there's like some red writing here. There's some like secret stuff around.
It looks like there's some secret stuff.
Is this Mesner's Gate?
Mesner's Gate. So basically, in digging that even deeper mine, they found that there were Drow communities. Even deeper, there's basically an agreement, which is we are going to not interact with each other. We're not going to do trade. If you imagine throughout history here, when you run into Drow, if you're underground, you're on their turf. There had been rumors that in the past, people had seen Drow above land to like take people and enslave them and bring them back and use them for slaves underground in their mines. It's Russia down there.
Yeah, okay. So there's no action.
But what you've heard is basically there's a big ass gate that basically is blocked off and they never open it.
Is this Camp Crusher right here? This looks like Camp Crushers.
And down here, there's another pool, and it's coming from Mesner's Gate.
One more thing before we get into it. Before departing, Corvus, you accepted the cleric's gear for the tadpole. He cast Greater Restoration on you. However, that left Ness to be the one hero still infected.
Wait, Nico's still infected?
Oh yeah.
Twimothy's still infected too?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
So Nico.
Yeah.
Let's figure this out. Basically, we had a bunch of NPCs last time get infected, and I had a certain amount of time that took for them to basically fall, to the infection. It's gonna be pretty simple. Nico, I got a dice here. It's a 1. All right? You're gonna roll a Constitution check against a 1. Every time you roll, I flip this timer, and when it runs out, the number goes up by 1. And it keeps doing that until you either figure out a solution or die.
Okay.
Okay? Roll against the 1. Don't get a 1.
Okay, I got 12.
Cool. You're good. So next time it's gonna be a 2.
Okay. I'm gonna propose a solution right now. You guys, you cannot get to the camp without the Drider.
We need to get to the camp ASAP.
Drider.
How
Yes.
far is the camp?
The camp is right around the corner here.
Okay.
We took it over as we left the Underdark.
Drider, is there anybody in this camp that can help me? I have a worm in my head. I have a tadpole in my head.
Yes, the cleric. We have a cleric that can cast Greater Restoration.
Let's go. Let's go
Yes.
right now.
Okay.
Let's go right now.
No time to talk.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Okay?
That is why we came down.
What?
Don't say anything
What?
about it.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend something else is wrong with me. I'll figure out what it is on the way there.
Yes.
Let me do a quick perception check on this fool. Like how
I'm
maybe.
running out of time.
All right, never mind.
Let's go.
We'll go.
Follow me.
Okay, we'll follow.
So, he goes and pushes open this door. Okay, so the Drider walks up very carefully. He makes a little clicking noise. And from further ahead, you hear a response. And he walks up to the stairs and he says, I'm back! I found someone! I found someone that can help! From within the gates, you hear a voice and like, who is it? Who did you find? I found heroes from above! That they killed many Mind Flayers. They can fight them! Show them! Bring them forward! And he says, come on, up, here. You see through the gates. Behind 2 arrow slits, see 2 dark Drow faces over here. The woman speaks up, says, are these them? They don't look like heroes. We were ambushed when we came down here. Oh, they frightened him or something because he seemed to disappear. So she says, well then, okay. Are they clean?
Wait, I look over at you real quick, and I'm like, what are we gonna say you have?
I have,
Do they have proof?
Like vaccination cards? Like,
Anything.
Lady.
Prove it.
How do we prove it? What do you mean prove it?
what do you mean clean?
Prove that you're not infected.
I show her how damaged I am. But, we need help. We
I
need
lift
healing.
the Mind Flayer head. How can I be infected if I have the head?
Wow. They have killed him. Okay.
We can kill more of them. We need healing, though. We need to be restored.
Before we let anyone in, we have to test you.
Lady.
Oh, timer, Nico. It's a 2, roll against a 2.
20!
We want the same thing that you want. We want to find and destroy all the Mind Flayers, but we need to get inside because we don't know what's out there and we were just attacked.
We've fled our city because it's been overrun.
We've heard that
hundreds have
we've
died.
heard that from 2 other cities that we've been through already. And the only reason that anyone is still standing is because of us.
Open the gate. Open the gate.
Thank you.
Good talking.
Good
Good
Nice,
talking.
nice.
He opens the gate here, and he says, "Step forward." There's another Drow. He comes up to the edge and he says, "All right, come in quickly. Come on.
Let's go, let's go.
We do not let these gates open much
Hey,
longer.
Drider, what's your name?
My name is Krieg.
Crick?
Krieg, yes.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. And then as the Drider walks up, the Drow closes the door and he says, you keep out there, okay? You are gonna keep out there. And the Drider says, yes, okay, I will. This Drow peeks up. Look, we don't let him in here. He's not worth it, okay? He's not one of us. You want to understand
Is that because of his legs?
Yes, he's failed, okay? So,
Okay.
do not worry about him. All right, come here, inside. You walk into what is obviously Camp Crushers. You can tell it's Camp Crushers because inside you see like a Cecilton Crushers banner inside like one of the houses as you walk past. It's quiet, like stuff is tipped over, things are kind of like ripped up. Only a few people in here. In fact, as you walk in, you see there's a lot of other Drow trying to keep this place guarded. So you walk up, the priestess says,
Greetings. My name is Lele.
Lele.
Excuse me?
Lele.
We bring you in here in a with a certain level of trust, and you laugh at my name.
Priestess Lele, we sincerely apologize that it's because he has a stick called a shillelagh. Anyways, it's a
It's an
stupid
inside
joke.
joke.
It's an
We
inside joke.
apologize.
It's an inside joke.
We'll keep
You
that
had to
joke
have been there.
inside.
Apologies, Your Majesty.
Yes, but
Priestess-
look, you have to understand, this is not the first place we've tried to hide. As we've made our way up from the Underdark, we've seen hundreds of dead, and this is the only camp we've found that offers us any form of protection. We can't go higher.
Came up through Mesner's Gate.
Yes, and the whole town has been completely overrun.
Oh man, I have such a bad headache. Ugh, my headache is real bad, but I'm still okay.
Our friend is really sick from all the battle.
I am also very wounded. We're
Do
all
you
wounded.
have-
I'm
but
wounded.
especially
Do
our
you
friend.
happen to have a greater restoration spell you can cast on him?
Are you the cleric?
Are you?
I am a cleric. Who are you looking for?
I'm in desperate need of a greater restoration spell.
Then that is quite sad. The only person who could cast a greater restoration spell fell down that pit.
What pit?
Which pit?
What, the pit we just came down?
The shaft.
Fell down the pit?
Yes. 3, maybe 4 hours ago, a group of Thrall tried to break through the city, and she had all her spells, and she was helping us subdue them. But it seemed like as she retreated, she was out of spell slots when she cast Spider Climb and tripped and fell down the pit.
She died? Are you sure?
Do you know how deep
She fell
this-
down. Did you find her body?
I can't climb down there. I can't cast Spider Climb. And the damn shaft is broken.
How deep does it go?
Probably another several hundred feet.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, yeah, my 50-foot rope won't be long enough.
Ooh. Priestess Lele, do you have any lesser restoration you could help our friend with in the
I
meantime?
can cast Lesser Restoration, yes. But why do you need that?
I've been cursed.
what?
I've been cursed. It's not contagious.
Yeah, it's like a casual curse.
How long ago has that happened?
It happened about 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago?
Fighting the Mind Flayer.
What? But you could black out and you could turn into one at any moment. We don't know how long it takes.
No.
It's not an infection, it's a curse. We need to get rid of it.
We need to get rid of him.
That's not how this game works. We won't survive unless we're together, so we need to heal him so that...
But how do we heal him?
We need somebody who can cast
need greater
greater
restoration.
Isn't there another way? Can we cut it out or something?
Do you know any other way of potentially reversing this or anything close to greater restoration?
All I know is that when an infected person dies, the tadpole exits the body, sensing the host is no longer living. That's the first step. Unless there is a spell I can cast called Revivify. It's basically, if we kill you, we can cast Revivify and bring him back to life after the tadpole has exited.
Oh man,
Sounds
I don't
like
know
a
if I
rough
like that.
You have to actually kill him?
Yes, it brings a corpse back to life as long as the corpse has been dead for under 1 minute.
Is there a chance that you will fail your spell?
I have Hunter's Bane, so I basically bring up anything I might know about it and like how legit this sounds. 14.
14, that's fine, that's plenty. Revivify, she's telling the truth. It's necromancy. And you can look at these people, they worship death and loath and spider shit, you know? And so she's gonna use necromancy. So she's proposing that.
So do I know if he does get brought back to life, will he be the same? Is he gonna be like undead? Is he?
Revivify touches a living creature that's died within the last minute. Creature returns to life with 1 hit point.
Returns to life.
Returns to life with 1 hit point.
I'd like to insight to see if she is authentically wanting to help me. 17.
This is the one solution she's grasping for, other than her previously proposed solution of just straight up killing you and leaving it at that.
I know this does not sound ideal, but I do know of the spell she speaks, and it will work.
Okay.
Also,
You will survive, but you'll be very weak. What we could do is allow the spell to happen, rest, and then go down, because at any point, if you black out in the middle of something where we need you, and then that's
You're right.
really rough.
I think we gotta do this.
So you're saying you want to gamble on your life?
She says, you're already gambling with all of our lives by even being
Ooh, that's true.
here. This is the one exception. We've never let a single infected in.
We need a safe space to do this.
The lodging is over in the corner.
Let's go and let's do this now.
Okay. This way.
Dude, it's got a sword and shield on the wall.
All right, I'm gonna lie down. All right.
So Nico, you get to the bed and you lie down. You have to roll against the 4.
All right, I'm good. 17.
All right.
I don't like that. I don't like this game.
I look over at you, I go, so the way this works, I will let you decide, but we have to bring your HP to 0.
Yeah.
And then she can cast the spell and revive you. We can either suffocate you or
We can hang you.
I think suffocating is the
that might
best
break his
way.
spine,
Because I was
though.
gonna say, like, other than that, it's like poison, but that'll still be in your system. So the best way to go about it is for Wbob to smother you with a pillow or something, and then right when you die, they cast the spell.
Okay. Wait, I can't believe I said okay that quickly. Hold on. I need to think about this for a second.
Twimothy walks up to Corvus like, Corvus, what's happening?
I go, Twimothy, we're just gonna play a game real quick with Nest.
I'm infected too.
I go, shh, let's keep that between you and me, okay? Okay. For now, we're gonna keep that between us.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Here's another idea. What if you just like slit your wrists and let yourself bleed out?
Yeah, Lele speaks up. Like,
Perhaps instead of suffocation, maybe there's like a magical spell? All right. Wait, you're a bard. Can't you psychically damage him?
Sit there and talk shit to him until he dies.
I could talk shit until I die. I could actually do that. That's a pretty good idea.
No, it won't be physical damage, which is what we need to avoid here. And I'm picking the lesser of two evils.
Yeah,
No,
but psychological
But he'll
damage will still be
always
there.
remember those things you said.
Guys,
Okay, we'll let him choose. He gets to pick.
Here's what's gonna happen. You get to choose. Here's what's gonna happen. I start taking out my camp supplies and I set it on like the floor next to the bed and I start brewing a cup of nutmeg tea, which is gonna put me into a daze so that I don't have to think about this too much. What is happening? Corvus, I want you to do this smothering because I don't trust Bob's strength. I imagine he's gonna break my nose in the process.
Okay.
You have the dexterity of a surgeon. I'd have Warren do it, but he's more for tickling the strings and the keys as opposed to like tickling my throat.
okay, so basically, yeah, you hear like a little ding, 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 ding. You just hear a bell ringing, and Lele's like,
1 second.
Where are you going?
she looks,
Where are
she
you
creaks
going?
open the door, and one of the Drow says, Lele, there's another Thrall horde coming. And it looks like 5 or 6 of them.
Let's do this now.
You hear some ballista bolts start firing outside. And Lele says,
We must do this quickly, as there's an urgent matter I need to attend to shortly.
All right. Sipping my tea. Oh man, I'm super dazed. All right.
all right, you're super dazed.
Close my eyes.
All right,
You only have to kill me 25 HP.
Okay, I'm gonna
you have 25 HP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake out.
Hold on. How long does it take to suffocate someone in D&D? It'll take you 1 plus your Constitution modifier. That's how many minutes it'll take for you to begin.
2 minutes.
Start suffocating.
2 minutes. All right, gentlemen, listen. Warren, I want you to write a song about this moment, about my last breath.
That's a great title for your song.
Nest's last breath.
Man, this just got way better.
I just exhaled.
Whoa.
Play a song. I need you to calm me down with this. Play a song. I grab the pillow. Just to make it extra effective, I'm gonna take out a water flask and I'm just gonna pour water and wet the pillow.
A waterboard?
I apply an even amount of pressure around his mouth and nose, and I keep it and I hold it down. And I go, Twimothy, look away.
It's happening. You're currently suffocating him. First minute passes, and then he starts roll a strength check against Nico.
I need to get out of this.
27.
27. You have him grappled. He is not moving at all. You're good. You're good. He's suffocating.
I feel him tweaking, and I'm like, it's gonna happen soon.
She starts preparing it. Magical wisps start forming between her hands.
I summon Loth's blessing to cast this spell. Bring him back to life, Loth. He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet? Okay, almost dead.
Hold on.
I feel the last bit slipping out.
And
he
Nico's
stopped
body.
twitching.
He stops twitching.
Hold on, I can't cast it yet. We have to wait for the tadpole to come out.
Look.
Oh, right.
I grab the torch and I'm waiting.
I pull up my dagger. I have my dagger out. I'm waiting for the tadpole.
We're watching.
Ness is like just still dead. Nothing's happening yet. It's not coming out. It's trying to use its dexterity to escape the body.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, I'm rolling 1s and 2s and 3s. 10! There we go, it pops out of his ear! Oh, there it is, there it is. You got it. Okay, Revivify. She starts casting it.
Loth's blessing. Loth's breath.
She casts it, and the life sucks back into your body and gain 1 hit point.
Oh, my headache's gone, but I feel like shit. All right.
Hey, what did you see on the other side?
I saw.
I don't say anything because I know what he saw.
You become aware that something is linked to your mind. Another mind, much larger mind, an enormous mind of incredible intelligence. It feels like it can see everything you see. And if you roll a charisma check right now, you can shake that feeling.
6.
Feeling doesn't shake. It's weird. It feels like someone's watching you now. Anyways.
That worked. That's the first time I've ever done that.
Oh.
This means anytime we find someone who's infected, we have a way to cure them without using Greater Restoration.
When's the next time you can use that spell?
I think I can use it 1 more time today, and that's it.
Also, Twimothy's totally fine. Twimothy is totally okay.
Yes, I'm totally fine. What? I'm totally fine.
1 moment, everyone. 1 moment. Let me see if everything's okay out here.
She just leaves. You hear the bell still ringing, and you hear some of the crossbow bolts going, dum, 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 getting fired.
I lean over to you and I go, you are another one who's been touched by death.
Yeah.
Like me.
It was pretty crazy.
We're like soul brothers. It was pretty nuts, right?
It was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Nuts?
Talk about it later.
But first, we gotta get out of this together.
Yeah, I go, all right, I go, Twimothy. Forget everything you saw. We're not gonna let this happen to you. We're gonna figure out what's going on.
Nice.
The bell stops ringing. Lele checks back.
Is everything okay still?
Yeah, I'm getting my energy back.
It appears this worked. That means there's a path forward in case we find other infected.
Would you be willing to come with us and help us along the way?
Absolutely, I will.
How's the Thrall problem going?
Well, there was a few that, I guess upon that moment, sensed that maybe they needed to come here for some reason. Obviously, he's infected and these Thrall, they're being dominated, and so, of course, there's a link here.
Did you successfully ward off the Thrall invasion?
Yes, but they keep coming. You see, there's many of them in the mine over. It appears they're harvesting crystals for some reason. I don't know what they want with them.
How many fighters or warriors do you have here defending this place?
We have what you see. There's myself and 4 others.
That's it?
Yes.
Because I desperately need a long rest. So let's do long rest and then maybe switch.
Shifts is a good idea.
Shift out.
Why don't you go and Wbob and I will stay up and then we'll go.
Twimothy, you're probably tired.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you rest here.
Okay.
Hey, does this bed belong to anybody?
Did this bed? No, not anymore.
I close my eyes
All right.
And I try to fall asleep.
All right.
I just did it
You
amongst
initiate a long
everybody.
rest. Well, Bob and Warren take the first shift,
Yep.
and everyone else rests.
All right, Bob.
What?
Let's
Big
find
day.
those ballistas.
What a day. Killed like 4 Mind Flayers. Let's just say, end of day recap, the party kills 4 Mind Flayers.
4.5.
4.5-ish, yeah. It's, and then that whole thing happened, Ness died, came back to life.
Yeah,
No
you know,
big
it's just
deal.
that thing.
Great, so they begin resting. Warren, Wbob, step out into the courtyard.
I could really use some music.
I'll play you a tune.
I need something to get me going to get across this courtyard.
3 sheets to the wind, 3 sheets to the wind. I've been around the world and back again. 3 sheets to the wind is where I begin. Until my time comes to an end. And we'll all go sailing on. Okay, well, Bob, we need to talk with Priestess Lele a little bit, figure out a little bit more about what's going on.
Where is she?
She's right here.
I'm right next to you.
Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't looking down enough.
Yes.
Hi. How are your defenses here?
Currently, our defenses hold. It appears that the Thrall only come here just to remind us of their presence. There hasn't been a large attack that makes us want to flee. What we need to do is go deeper into the Underdark and save our city and save our house. And hopefully we can kill the rest of the Mind Flayers.
I agree with you. We need to go deeper. That's the only way this is going to get solved. If we stay here, we're just going to end up getting overrun at some point. Do you know of any quick ways to and past Mesner's Gate?
Fastest ways to somehow get this shaft operate, get the lift to be able to operate properly, and I guess we would be able to board it and go straight down. If we go through Camp Coral back to the main gate, that's the fastest way.
But first things first, we got to engineer a solution to your gate problem.
Yes, it seems there's a few key pieces that are missing. It seems like some stuff got scattered throughout the mines here. There's a particular, it's a lever-like key that's supposed to keep everything running smoothly, and without this, it seems like there's no way to get it to operate safely.
Bob, maybe we should look around for this thing first. Have you guys looked? I assume you've looked.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We've taken everything. All the gold, all the tools, everything.
All the gold?
Yes, absolutely. Everything we found, we've put in the
Okay, let's go in there and see.
Okay.
Maybe it's in there.
Whoa, look at that storehouse.
You guys go in here, in the storehouse.
She says, this is all we found.
All right, so the bases up on the shelf, they contain, there's food supplies up there. There's stuff for brewing ingredients, for beer, for provisions.
I say, Bob, maybe it is a good thing if we all sleep.
I'm pretty tired.
We have the mining supplies, our solution's probably in here. I'm gonna take a bedroll and just lay it out on the floor in front of this fireplace and just sleep.
Do you have any trees down here?
Trees? No, of course not.
Can I have the table?
Sure.
I take the table with me.
As you pick up the table, a bunch of papers fall off. And Jay goes over to inspect it. And he sees a printed flyer of sorts that says, in Camp Coral, they are excited to have the grand opening of a Leomund's Express very soon.
Express?
And it's dated to, well, it was supposed to happen about 5 days ago.
I fold this up in my pocket.
What does it say?
When we all wake up, we've got big news to talk about with the others.
Oh boy.
And I put it in my pocket.
I go right into the middle of the courtyard, plop down the table,
right.
and I lay underneath it long way, so it only covers like half my body.
Sounds good. And are you gonna rest in the...
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep right there. I might need some of this stuff later.
All right, well, we will wake you if there's any trouble.
Thank you, Priestess.
Everyone goes to sleep. So, long rests. Now that you've had a time for a long rest, it's been 4 to 8 hours, probably just 8, even though Nico's an elf who only needs 4. But 8 hours have passed, and you awaken, now able to use all your 9th level abilities and spells. So,
Yes!
as if you weren't overpowered already, it's gonna get crazy. However, what happens when you wake up? Well, you wake up, you feel great, you feel rested. It's been a long time. Nest wakes up. That feeling of someone watching you still persists. Corvus, when you wake up, you suddenly have that feeling as well too. Wbob, you wake up feeling that same sensation as well.
Oh.
What's in my head?
Chippy tells you he's feeling the same thing, by the way. Chippy perks up and says,
You're feeling the same way too?
While that's happening, I roll up my bedroll, I put it on with my stuff, and I make my way back out across the courtyard to the house.
Twimothy awakens, and he gasps, and he immediately rushes over to you, Corvus, and says, I had a dream, I think, or something, but
Tell me of this dream.
when I went to sleep, something happened. It still feels like it, but I saw something. I saw more Mind Flayers. Like I heard them again, and I heard something even bigger, larger than any Mind Flayer I've spoken with before, something that feels hundreds of times bigger. It is enormous, and it's got an enormous amount of strength and energy. Deep below, I saw everything. I saw all of the Mind Flayers. In one single instant, I saw a hive. And I heard a message. They've been here looking and searching for something for a number of years, waiting for a special time and place where they would find a wizard by the name of Leomund. And that moment apparently has happened, and they found him.
They found the Leomund? Sir Leomund?
They're looking for him because they think he has access to a spell powerful enough to secure them on this plane for eons.
Wait, so you saw that they have him or they're looking for
It
him?
was a sensation that they have located him.
They haven't got to him yet, okay.
I don't know who he is or where he is, but they want something, a spell or something that he's capable of casting.
Twimothy, did you say Sir Leomund?
That was the name I heard. I've never heard that name before.
The Great Wizard?
I guess you've said it once in a while.
They're gonna be opening a Leomund's Express in Curel.
Camp Curel, okay. So we're not far from Camp Curel. We need to take the shaft down to get to Camp Curel, but she said the shaft was broken. There is a missing crank shaft or something that we need to find
it's a machined key. How is everyone else feeling?
I feel fine.
As long as he keeps the ring on, he should be okay.
Does anybody else have a ring of?
Well, I have one on. What do you mean the ring? What are you guys
we
feeling?
gave him the ring
Are you
of
guys
mind
feeling
shielding.
weird?
I am feeling weird.
What's wrong?
I sensed the same thing when I passed into the afterlife for like 30 seconds, and now I felt the same thing when I woke up this morning.
I feel this presence as well. So whatever we're dealing with is...
That could just be because you guys all had tadpoles in your brains.
I felt it too.
What?
I didn't have a tadpole in my brain, but I had a weird dream.
If you were to take your ring off, which I'm not saying do, you would probably feel the same thing. But I'm saying keep the ring on.
I'm gonna say that you take the ring off and then you give it to me.
Why? Can you give me something in exchange for this?
I'll give you the wand of magic missile.
I don't know what's gonna happen if I take this off. I might have a headache.
Take it off, you feel fine.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Missile.
Time is ticking. We need to decide what we want to do with Twimothy.
How old are you, Timothy?
How old am I? Oh, I'm 13.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
Yes.
How many have you seen?
Only the ones that you've made.
Well, Twimothy, there comes a time in every child's life when they need to grow up and become a man. And I think you should join our band of merry compatriots and you should fight alongside of us. I'm just worried that's gonna be a little traumatic for you, but if you think you can handle it, then let's handle it together.
Only if you feel like you can handle it, though.
Maybe we should.
You can handle it.
I don't want to put him in harm's way, because if he gets harmed physically, he might mentally lose it.
Yeah.
What I want to do is figure out why I feel the way I feel now. When I was an orphan, I felt powerless, you know, the feeling. And ever since I got this, whatever this was in my mind, like I feel different now. I feel like I have like a purpose. I can be something now. Like I'm not just some kid that doesn't matter because he doesn't have a family.
Great example right there. Example.
You know,
A.
and I want, once I realized that there was more in me than just being nothing, I want to explore that.
Okay. Well, I got you. All right, let's
Before
Okay.
we do that, if you're gonna join our adventuring party, we may want to discuss getting the tadpole out of your brain.
Do we have to?
This is exactly what do you mean? Why are you questioning this? This thing
Because it seems
clearly
like he
is
can handle it.
competing.
Here, he'll handle it for a
Are
bit.
you nuts?
And then
First of all, are you nuts? Have you had a tadpole in your brain?
If this tadpole is what is making me feel the way I do, then no, I don't want to take it out. I don't want to go back to the way I used to be.
I'll take responsibility for what happens to Twimothy, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right? And I also look over at you guys, I'm like, don't antagonize the child. Like, he's got some shit. Let's go.
I can't believe
Let's
I'm
go.
working with a 13-year-old. All right, let's go.
He's 13.
Let's go find Priestess.
All right, we all go outside. We all go outside. We all go inside. She's like,
Did someone say my name somewhere? All right, back in the courtyard.
Priestess Lele.
We found a bunch of mining supplies in the storage house.
Yes, yes.
We may be able to fix the shaft.
Incredible.
With those. Has anything else happened in the meantime?
We killed 3 more Thrall. It's no big deal. There's kind of a pile building up right now, but that should stop them for a while until they clear it.
Because what we'd like to do is fix this shaft and then get out of here.
We should bring everyone.
That sounds good. Bring your whole party.
We have not left the compound. The Drider stays outside and keeps watch for us.
well, we got to pick one way to go. This one right here has a question mark on it. I suggest we check that.
Crystal Cave, let's do it.
Yeah.
Whatever would be on the southeast side of where we are.
So
There's no sun, so I'm just like,
you look over here, arrow slits, go straight into another kill hole here. And there's a gate protected there, and as you look through that, there's a pile of bodies. Just dead people.
those are thralls.
Thrall that occasionally bug them.
I walk up to the other Drow guards and I just ask them for their names.
Oh yeah, my name is Zizix.
Zizix?
Yes.
And how about your friend here?
He's Korik.
Zizix and Korix. I'm Warran Watt.
I'm gonna take a peek through those bars there. Just passive perception on it, 19.
And as you look through the bars further in, what you also see is you can kind of just make out the forms of other people working away in here, slapping them rocks.
I think I'm just gonna start killing.
You sense that there is a creature right here, and it's large. You're like, something big is over there, but with a 19 perception, you can't make out other than you are aware that there's something big up there.
You know, these arrow slits are just about the size of a chipmunk.
Let me ask Chippy. I'm also kind of up there with them. Chippy doesn't want to go anywhere other than my shoulder. Really? Yeah, really. Really? Yeah, really. No way.
I'd like to persuade Chippy if you'd be open to it.
He's not open to it at all.
Are you open to it?
I'm open to it.
I'm gonna persuade Chippy.
I mean, I can do the roll. I have all the chippy stuff up here. You rolled a what?
24.
It succeeds.
I go, well, Bob, could you tell him to go investigate and see what he finds? And
Chippy, I've never asked anything of you before. Until now. Do it for me.
Yeah, okay, fine. And then he
takes off.
takes off.
He's a member of the party.
He has like a +4 for stealth.
11. So I'm literally just chilling with you guys.
So you're piloting a drone, basically.
Yeah, dude, I'm just like freaking beast FPV
Just
up
the
in
ground drone.
That's wait, how have we not done this before? You can see everything he sees?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, I can see anything any animal sees as long as I touch them first.
Okay. Wow.
And I have to concentrate. Right now, I just broke my concentration. Where did Chippy go? Hold up.
Okay, there he goes. So Chippy goes through. He goes out here, he crawls through the little bodies, a pile of blood, and it's like freaking, whatever movie. So he goes up here to get a vantage point, and what he sees is 2 baby mind flayers. They together seem to be casting some sort of levitation telekinesis spell, lowering a big box of these glowing crystals down into the shaft.
Cool.
And Chippy goes, okay, not gonna go closer than that, and looks around. And what he sees is what the big creature was, which is this. There's this giant orbiting, floating thing with each of its tentacles that are moving in sync there. Every once in a while, they seem to be just kind of like reinforcing magical energy on the miners and kind of directing them and telling them what to do. And it's just sitting there, floating there, maintaining control of all the Thrall in this area. Chippy just circles one more time and sees up here what looks to be like a weird contraption-looking thing that he doesn't know what it's for. But it's like a little gearbox.
That's what we need.
And that's when the red Mind Witness creature suddenly just slowly turns its big eye to it and notices it running and just watches it leave. And it casts one spell on it, just really quickly.
He's probably like, those aren't supposed to be down here. And he sees it run by and he's like,
Nothing happens. Nothing happens here. Everything's all good. Chippy.
Chippy is done with this. He's coming back.
Eyeball. It sees me, so it's time to leave. hops back onto your shoulders.
See, that wasn't so bad.
So he says that he saw a bunch of little baby mind flares, and they seem to be kind of just levitating this box with some crystals in it. And also there's this giant monster in there. That was it.
What did the monster look like?
See any contraption that we might use?
Oh yeah, he said he was standing on a contraption, no idea what it was, and that the monster was way bigger than him.
If this giant monster is looking and psychically controlling people, he'll probably be able to
detect you
see
guys
us.
right away.
Yeah, so
He didn't detect me.
there's no way you're gonna be stealthing in there with full plate mail.
What if we just run in, swords blazing?
Swords blazing. I love that phrase. All I know is that from what you've told me, whatever this monster creature is that is looking at all these people, it is probably what is controlling the Thrall. So instead of being bogged down by all the ads, we can potentially take out what's controlling them.
It'd be the righteous thing to do also, rather than murdering all these people that are technically innocent.
Yeah, they're goo boys, right?
They look like they're miners.
These are Cecil
Crushers. These are people who were normally down here doing it, except they have been taken over.
They're probably going to attack us when that happens, so we'll, try to kill as few of them as possible when that does occur.
Or we could try not to kill them. Perhaps there's another way around. Let's go the other way.
Going the other way makes sense, but guys, I gotta think for a second. I'm gonna roll a knowledge check, just see if I can identify that creature.
That'd be 15.
All right, so, from his description, you can tell that it's some form of beholder. It doesn't seem to be acting like a beholder would. That's what you know. He's like, he kind of described a beholder, but beholders are kind of like big boss things that aren't like, just kind of like...
Not beholden to anybody.
Yeah, they aren't beholden to anyone. And so to see it kind of like in this subservient role means this isn't gonna be your average one.
Beholder can fly. Like, it doesn't walk, so it can easily just escape our grasp. We're trying to get close to it. And based on my perception of this cave, the ceilings are about...
Say it's about 30 feet.
So I think can get up 30 feet in the air. We're only gonna be able to hit it with our ranged attacks.
I can actually fly.
You can literally fly.
Jumping's like flying.
What do you mean you can fly?
I can jump. I meant to say I could jump.
I can make people fly.
Describe the limitations of this, because this could be really useful right now. So you can just like fly us.
Yes.
What you could do is, depending on the range, we can sneak up close, we go invis, and then you float Wbob in, so he doesn't have to worry about the stealth.
I just give him the ability.
It's an insane spell. It's insane. What you could do is give it to Wbob.
Yeah.
He could rage out. We'll cast invis.
Yeah.
Float close.
Yeah.
And if you can invis Bob, he can do damage. Bob needs to get close before this guy can fly away and like put people between him and him.
I can't make him invisible and make him fly. I can do one or the other.
Lele speaks up.
So there's a beholder in there or something, you said.
Seems to be the problem, yeah.
What if poison? Can we poison him?
Good idea. Do you have any really potent poison?
I have one vial left. This is the rarest one and we've been saving it, but if we need to get in there, let's use it. It's a purple worm poison.
I pull out my frost sword.
All right, so she takes out the vial and takes out this special black cloth she uses to apply poison to blades, and she puts it on the blade. And
Is there enough to put on my bolts? Some on my bolts?
I believe each poison vial does 3 coats.
3 coats, okay.
A blade and 2 bolts.
2 bolts, okay.
Sam, while this is happening, I'm gonna channel my elven ancestry and apply the knowledge that I gleaned when I was a young kid of hiding in the wild, and I'm going to use my Mask of the Wild. I'm gonna blend in with all these rocks and stalactites and stalactites and natural growth crystals and just disappear.
All right, Nico disappears and turns into with crystals and rocks.
Love it. So I rub my hands together, and I go, this is a cool spell that I learned from my buddy Warran. I've never used it before. And then I touch you, and you become...
All right, you're invisible.
This is a cool spell that I just learned. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Fly, Bob.
I can't tell if he's flying.
Oh, he's flying. All right.
Go.
I hit my head on the thing.
There's a cool plan to potentially take out this creature, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong.
I am ready to stab something right now!
I'm hidden, and I'm going to move up silently up to these crystals here.
Just give me a roll, and then creatures in the area is trying to perceive you.
14.
How far can I fly?
You fly wherever you want. I can only make you fly for 10 minutes, but you can fly wherever you want until then.
Can I jump up and fly away?
Yes, but...
Cool, I do that. I fly up.
Wait. I say wait.
Okay, so
Hold on.
I almost made it
Jesus
to the
Christ.
door.
We need to have a signal for you to attack so that when we're ready, like, we can have it ready.
Oh, wait, here, I have something. I have this item called the Horn of Silent Alarm. I will give this to you, and when you blow it, any creature within 600 feet who is not deafened will hear this, whereas no one else can hear it, and you can use it 4 times.
I'm gonna shuffle back. Like, guys, if you don't get out of your case right now and deal with this, we're gonna lose this guy, so you gotta move.
Next time on Son of a Dungeon.
Hold on, Jesus Christ.
The astral plane starts unfolding in his hands. Sword slices his body in half, and as you run past it, explodes, and the chaos just starts unfolding.
Wormsbane.
Wormsbane, yes.
Dragon Slayer. We're gonna need your help.
Absolutely, and I'm going to need yours. We have some of the world's finest adventurers meeting, finally. Look, we have one little thing here. I brought a donkey.
We gotta go get this donkey.
Episode 1, Part 2.
All right, everyone have their lines? Mm-hmm. All right. You got the script? We all took a look at the script there?
Yeah.
Figured out all the things we have to say?
Yep.
And the order?
I just had to remember them.
It's really hard memorizing all the lines for the show.
It really is.
You have to write the mistakes into the script so it sounds natural.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do a...
Oh yeah, this is the end of episode 1.
All right, that's the end of the first episode. The end.
Thanks for watching.
Don't worry about it.
Subscribe to
we don't talk.
CorridorDigital.com.
Yeah, we don't need. I don't need to say that. It's way better when it cuts.